Hi, I'm Juliana Kelly. I'm the assistant principal here at Neil Armstrong Middle School. We're super excited to welcome back our kids and families back to our buildings on April 19th for hybrid. And we just wanted to give you an idea of what school will look like and feel like. And although we're at Neil Armstrong Middle School right now, the expectations will be really similar at the high school. So you'll get an idea of what it's going to feel like in our buildings when we come back. And we're super excited to see you all.
For NAMS and high school students who choose to participate in hybrid learning, they will be able to attend 2 days a week. For those whose last names begin with the letters A through LI, will attend on Monday and Tuesday, while those with last names beginning with LL through Z will attend on Thursdays and Fridays. Wednesdays will remain as they are currently, with all students participating in comprehensive distance learning asynchronously. Now that we have covered when students will be coming into the buildings, let's tag along with a few students to see what a typical day will look like. We are at NAMS today, but the flow will be similar at the high school. Before coming to school, parents will need to evaluate their students' health each day before sending them to school. If they are showing a fever, cough, or any of the symptoms listed in the OHA's 2-6 for school information, they will need to keep their student at home. If the student is feeling well enough, they can engage in CDL even if they are supposed to be attending in person that day. Some students will ride the bus to school, while others will provide their own transportation. Upon boarding the bus, the driver will ask the student how they are feeling. If the student seems to be doing well, they will be asked to sit in the first available seat. Seats will be filled from back to front with only one student per seat. Only siblings or members of the same household can sit together on the bus. Upon arriving at the school, NAMS students will line up outside their assigned doors, remaining appropriately spaced out. At the high school, students will go directly to their assigned entrance door to be checked in. You'll receive communication from the school showing where drop-off and pickup areas are during this time. It's time to enter the building. A staff member will do a visual screening on all students. Then, students will use hand sanitizer, pick up their breakfast, and follow the instructions of school staff that will help them proceed to their classrooms. Students will be expected to keep their hands to themselves and keep appropriate spacing. Please know that all students and staff members will be required to wear a mask at all times, except when they are eating, taking a mask break, or if they have a medical condition that necessitates accommodation. Students will arrive in the classroom and put their belongings in a designated location and sit at their desk, which have 6 feet of space all around it. There will be cleaning procedures at both schools that will be outlined in the communication that will be sent home. Teachers will most likely be teaching some students in person and some students remotely in an interactive live stream model that includes both direct instruction and independent and group work time. The students participating from home will most often be projected on the classroom screen or visible in Zoom, so their classmates who are attending in person can see them. Students will attend the classes they have been attending synchronously in CDL. Classes will be 57 minutes long at NAMS and 70 minutes long at the high school. 5 minutes are provided for standing, stretching, and transitioning between periods at Neil Armstrong. The high school will have 7 minutes for passing and staggered release times to avoid crowding in the hallways. Students are to go straight to their next class during the transition period using the flow patterns marked by arrows on the floor and maintaining appropriate space from one another. Students will have access to breakfast they can eat at school and a grab-and-go lunch. Students will have multiple opportunities to wash and sanitize their hands throughout the day. If a student begins to feel sick during the day, they will be escorted to the office to be evaluated. Both schools have an isolation room for students who are exhibiting signs or symptoms of possible COVID-19 or other communicable diseases. They will be supervised by an adult and wait in the isolation room until they are picked up by a parent or guardian, unless they are able to drive themselves home. If your student is sent home from the isolation room with COVID-19-like symptoms, instructions will be given to you on what to do next and when your student may return to school. Next steps will be determined with the district nurse and Washington County Public Health. Specific individuals and possibly the entire cohort may be required to participate in CDL for up to 14 days. If the school has multiple cohorts impacted by COVID-19, the entire school may need to revert to CDL for up to 14 days. Specifics for each circumstance will be determined as they arise.
Well, I hope that video really helped answer a lot of your questions about what school's going to look like. It's been a super tough year with a lot of ups and downs, but we really appreciate all of you and your support from home, and your perseverance, and we really look forward to bringing your kids back. If you have any further questions, just contact the school office, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.